Welcome back to the Above the Rim Report. I'm here with guests Jackson Seal and Jefferson Neary. We're going to introduce them in a little bit, but before we do that, we just want to shout out our sponsor for today's episode, which is STR Nomads. Again, your home when you roam. Thank you for sponsoring this episode. With that being said, let's get right into the episode. So, this is Jackson Seal. I'll have you introduce yourself, just where you're from, what position you play, and something interesting about yourself.
My name is Jackson Seal. I'm from McKinney, Texas. And an interesting little fact about me is I played 3 sports up until my junior year of high school. So.
And what position do you play?
I'm a center this year.
Nice.
I'm Jefferson Neary. I'm from Gillette, Wyoming. I'm a guard. Right now I'm hurt, but play guard. And one interesting thing about me is I'm the best ping pong player on the team.
I don't know about that one, Jeff, but we're going to have to find out here sooner or later. So thank you guys for being here. One thing about these two guys is they're both transfers. So we'll start with you, Seal. What was kind of your journey to BH? And you can start high school or college, wherever you want to start, but kind of just your journey to BH.
So like I mentioned, played 3 sports up until my junior year, so didn't really focus on basketball until this summer going into my junior year. It was the first time I played AAU, so kind of a late start compared to some people. Out of high school, I went to Eastern Washington, had 2 years there, redshirted one of them. It was a great time. My coach got the Washington State job, and that kind of led to me having a different role and then entering the transfer portal. And then when Thompson texted me and kind of got in contact, came out here on my visit, just loved everything about Spearfish, the guys, the staff. Thought we'd have a really good team put together and thought it was something I'd want to be a part of.
What about you, Jeff?
I'm a junior right now, so I played 2 years of junior college in my hometown in Gillette. Played for my dad, which was really fun. And after the season, I went on a few visits, Black Hills being my last. And really right after my visit, I knew it was a spot for me. Great culture, knew we'd have a great team coming in, like Jackson said, and just wanted to be a part of that.
Now, if I have this right, you were originally committed to another school before you came here, is that correct?
Yes, I was. Yep.
And what school was that?
Montana State Billings.
So you can give us whatever you're willing to share, but just like some details on kind of what happened with that.
I would say a couple of my teammates were committed there as well, and then they had decommitted, so I decided to open up my recruitment as well.
And then that's when Thompson reached out to you?
Yes, I had talked to them a little bit early on, but hadn't been much in the spring until late.
All right, next question we'll get into is your favorite thing to do outside of basketball. We'll start with you, Seal.
I feel like, especially in season, we spend a lot of time on the court, weight room, watching film, whatever. But I think it's important to kind of find things outside of that. So, I like just go on walks. I kind of live up a little outside of town, so there's some trails I'll go walk around, or just do some mindfulness things, do some stretching. In season, especially with the weather being as cold as it is, there's not a whole bunch to do, but just trying to maximize those opportunities to kind of get away from basketball, but also keep your mind and body focused and sharp.
Okay, what about you, Jeff?
Yeah, I would say just different activities, like we talked about ping pong. I enjoy lifting weights, which I'll kind of do in my free time right now with being hurt. Just trying to hang out with my roommates, hang out with my teammates, just kind of keeping that bond together. So.
Now, Seal, you said the mindfulness and keeping the mind sharp. For kind of like our younger athletes out there, maybe people that are maybe even in college, talk about the importance of that aspect of just like taking care of the mind and when you're not playing your sport, like taking care of your body and all of that stuff.
It's huge. You go out and you want to play your best, and only way you're going to do that is if your body's at its best and your mind's focused on what you're trying to do. So, I forgot to mention this, but I also enjoy cooking. So I think trying to make myself good meals, stay healthy, and then also just make sure you're relaxed. You don't want to be overly stressed about anything. Don't be worried about stuff. So whether that's just like reading a book, watching a movie, or kind of just finding ways to kind of step away from it without it being detrimental. Because I'm not telling guys to go out and party, do whatever, but it's always good to kind of have releases from the game, just so you can kind of decompress a little bit and find what works for you. So like I said, being outside, going on walks, cooking a little bit, those are just kind of ways that I'm able to take my mind off of basketball, because we do spend a lot of time on the game and on the sport. So yeah, just being able to do that, and then when I come back to basketball, then I'm ready to go. I'm focused. I'm excited about being there and not getting burnt out too early.
Jeff, you're a pretty healthy guy. I mean, you eat healthy and you make sure you get your sleep and all. Talk about how that's kind of changed your approach to the game of basketball, and just how you kind of go about your day, just like with eating healthy and getting enough sleep.
Yeah, I mean, I think when you prioritize those things, you feel better. You have more energy throughout the day. Then also, you just have more fun. Like, you enjoy the things you're doing, and then you realize, okay, end of the day, it's time for me to wind down, get in that routine where you're getting your 8 hours of sleep, and then just kind of sticking to that throughout the week.
That's good. Make sure you guys are getting your sleep. It's important, especially when you're, playing a lot of minutes, or even just when you're working out a lot. It's important to get good sleep and take care of your body. So how are you guys feeling about the season so far? Seal being kind of a transfer coming in and playing some huge minutes for us. You've had a couple really good games, and just talk about kind of how the season's going for you, and just kind of that adaptation coming from your last school to BH.
Yeah, I mean, I think we got a great team, great group of guys. Kind of what led me to committing here. The culture is just amazing. I feel like everybody's super supportive, and one thing I've noticed is it feels like everybody on the team's a role player. Now, obviously, we got guys like Jay and Cam who ball in their hands a little bit more. They're going to take a couple more shots, but I feel like that's their role, and it never feels like they're out there just doing it for themselves or trying to get their own. So yeah, I feel like we have a really great culture here, which last year we didn't win as many games, so I think that was a struggle as well. Just winning cures a lot, but which we've done a lot of, thankfully. But yeah, I think that's a true testament to our guys and just everybody being fully bought in, and then the coaching staff giving us great game plans and just doing a really good job holding us accountable, but also giving us the confidence we need to go out there and play free and play our best basketball.
Jeff, I know you're not playing right now, which can be tough, but just being on the sideline, like watching, and like what is different from, I'd say, your JUCO than up at BH?
I would say I've just been very grateful to learn from the coaches. Having 4 coaches here, you get to learn more. They can kind of pour into different areas of the game, whereas at junior college you only have 2. But really just learning from those guys and trying to stay engaged on the sideline. You do a great job helping me. We talk a lot being guards, but just really trying to keep my mind sharp, so when I do come back, it doesn't feel like mentally I have to recover as much, where there's going to be enough physically where I need to get back in shape and just get back on the floor and get back in the swing of things, but trying to stay, we run some complex stuff, so just trying to stay sharp with the plays and just our offense and defense.
And for those of you who don't know, Jeff came from Gillette College, and talk a little bit about that experience and kind of just your last year and what you guys were able to accomplish in that last year.
Yeah, it was really fun. Playing for my dad, dream come true there, growing up watching him coach, watching his teams, always like sitting on the bench, when you have your dad coaching, and getting to play for him was a lot of fun. Getting to play with what felt like my 5 best friends, because we all were there my freshman and sophomore year, which you don't see even at any level now. You don't see that much returners. So getting that group together, and last year we went 29-4, had a great year. I think we were ranked for more than half the year. but just really the team aspect and how close we all were, and that was a lot of fun. And when I chose to come here, I saw a lot of the same. So it was really just trying to find a group or a culture that mimicked that. So.
Nice, and then we'll kind of switch gears a little bit away from us. And first question I got is, who do you model your game off of? And if you don't model your game after someone, who are some players that you enjoy watching?
I think for me, if you've ever watched me play, I'm not the most athletic guy. But there's also a dude named Jokic who's also not the most athletic. So obviously he's the best player in the world, does everything at super high level. But I think just seeing how he's able to impact the game with his passing and like playmaking and all that, I think I've been trying to implement that in my game a little bit, whether it's creating actions or getting other guys open shots. And I feel like when I'm able to do that, I do a good job doing that, and then the ball always goes back to not having selfish guys or nobody out there just for themselves. I feel like I swing the ball, we get easy buckets, and then everybody's unselfish, so ball just keeps moving.
And Jeff, how do you feel about that comment of Nikola Jokic being the best in the world?
He is. It's
You
a
agree
fact.
with that?
Yeah,
Okay.
right now he is.
You disagree, Jay?
No,
Who's
I was just seeing if
Oh, you thought I was gonna say LeBron?
I thought she was gonna be.
I mean, he's the GOAT, but not right now.
Right now it's Jokic.
Jokic's the best player right now.
No, I agree with Jokic being the best in the world. But Jeff, talk a little bit about who you model your game after and who you enjoy watching.
Yeah, so growing up, when I started to get stronger, I really wanted to watch the guards that played at Villanova under Jay Wright. So you talk about Jalen Brunson, Colin Gillespie, Josh Hart, a lot of those guys who just played off 2 feet. They got into the Barkley, which is becoming more popular for really any guard. And then I really liked watching Hunter Maldonado at Wyoming. About 5 years ago, he played there, and he was really good with the Barclays, really good at passing out of it. But as far as players I like watching, just for the fun of it, LeBron, my GOAT. I would say anyone. I mean, I like Luka too. He's fun to watch. Just really talented basketball players. But no, I like all those guards that played under Jay Wright at Villanova.
That's a good answer, actually. I didn't think he was gonna go down that road, but
What'd you think?
well,
What were you thinking? Like, what would you say?
I was like kind of thinking like NBA, but like those are NBA guys, but
Now
I didn't
they
think
are,
like
yeah.
Villanova. Like that's a good pull. That's
Yeah.
all I was saying.
What about you? I want to hear. Who do you want to lead the game after?
I think a little bit of Kyrie Irving. That's obviously somebody I really enjoy watching. I think what Kyrie does with the ball is just insane. But I mean, I've also grown to like Jokic a lot and how he plays and thinks through the game. I like De'Aaron Fox. I like watching De'Aaron Fox play. And I also like watching Ant Edwards play. I just like the passion that he plays with, and he brings energy and plays hard. So I like to watch him as well. What kind of music do you guys like to listen to?
I got a pretty wide range.
Yes.
Any given day, any given day, have a little rap, a little country, a lot of house music. That's definitely been the most popular of late, which not always the most popular with my teammates, but
Yeah, I'm not really down with the house music.
you get in my car, you're listening to my music, so it's hard to-
That's right. Yep.
Jeff, what kind of music do you be listening to?
Mostly rap, I would say. I've listened to a little country lately, but that's just because I'm getting old, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Starting to get up there in the age, you start winding down a little
yeah,
bit.
exactly. A little slower paced music,
Yeah.
you know.
Who are your guys' like favorite artists? Give me a top three. Top three favorite
top
artists.
3, gonna go John Summit.
Who?
I don't know who that is.
Hey, When you hop in that car and you see the beats, that's what it is.
Wait, what
It's
what genre?
like house music.
House
Yeah,
music?
He's
Hey,
he's
you
at,
know who that is?
he's at the raves. Trust, I'll put y'all on. Don't worry.
I'm good.
Nah, I'll put y'all on. So I like him. Country, I'm gonna go Tyler Childers. Really like his stuff, and then Drake, the GOAT. Gotta
GOAT.
have him.
The
Gotta
GOAT.
have him.
I'll probably give you 3 rap because I don't listen to enough country. Maybe I'll give you 1, but that's not really, I don't have much ball knowledge there. Rod Wave, of course. I
Great
know you're-
poll. Oh
yeah.
my goodness.
We love Rod Wave over here.
Don't get much
No, we
better than
don't.
that.
Yeah.
We do
Shout
not
out
all-
Cam Low.
We do not all love
shout out
Rod Wave.
Cam Low.
Rod, Drake, of course, which we all listen to Drake. And then for country, I'll give you probably the most mainstream guy, but Morgan Wallen. I enjoy his music. So
Mainstream
what do you
for a
think?
reason.
What do you think?
I mean, Morgan Wallen's good. He's mainstream for a reason.
Yeah.
I feel like people hating on mainstream is weird because like it's mainstream because it's good and everybody likes it.
Well, same thing with Drake, right?
Yeah, I mean Drake's the GOAT,
Yeah.
undeniably.
Yeah.
Definitely not Kendrick.
Yeah, we got some Kendrick haters over here. I'm not gonna lie. These two are some Kendrick haters. I think my top 3. Rod's definitely number 1 for me.
Yep.
I'm gonna put Drake at 2. And who would my 3rd be? I'm gonna go Luther Vandross for my 3rd.
Give me a song by him.
Never Too Much.
So go like
Yeah, sing it.
You want me to sing?
a little, just like a little. Give me like
Little snippet, yeah.
1,000 kisses from you is never too much.
So it's not rap.
And I just don't wanna stop. It's like some old school stuff.
Okay.
You should know about
I
that.
I was confused. I thought you were rapping for a sec.
No, I'm not rapping. That's some old school stuff. You should know.
Not yet. Not yet.
Not yet.
He's not that settled
He's
down
not
yet.
that settled down yet. You can listen
You
to.
know that.
You know that
There
one?
you go.
Yeah, there we go. That's a good one. Let's see what else we got here. Favorite restaurant to eat in Spearfish?
I'm gonna say Nana's. I think they do a good job over there.
Nona's.
Good pasta.
I think you guys know what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're
Shout
gonna
out
say.
Killian's. Yep, that's the spot. We're gonna get Jay to try that peanut butter burger
I'm not eating
sometime. But
I'm not eating that.
yeah, Killian's is the spot.
Hey, Killians, if you're watching this video, you need to sponsor Jeff. He's there almost every single
Yeah, they
week.
know my orders actually.
Let's see. Favorite basketball shoe?
That's a tough one. Honestly, one of my favorites that I actually have right now is the Halloween. It's the KD 18s. Those are new ones, or is it the 17s?
Those are the ones with the bone. With the bones.
Yeah. It's like the Halloween pack that's got like the skeleton hand on the side. Really like those. And then the never in a million years would I get to wear these, but the the neon GT Cut ones, the EYBL ones. You know what I'm talking about? They're like
think so,
bright,
yes.
bright yellow.
Oh, yeah.
yeah. Those are so tough.
I thought you were gonna say the mellows that Cam got.
Nah, those are not. Those are not on the wish list.
It's got to be on the wish list. Hey, favorite shoe?
GT cuts. I like the 1s and the 3s. 2s were just okay. But I also like any Paul George shoe. PG5, PG6 are the 2 that I wear the most. But I've never worn Kobe's, so I can't speak on Kobe's. But go ahead.
All right, my fault. This is the show, I guess. I think my favorite shoe is probably the Kyrie Anta 1s. I'm currently playing in the Anta 2s, and I like those so far, but I think the Anta 1s were a really good shoe. And I also just got a pair of Kobe's too. My girlfriend got me a pair.
Shout out Kayla.
Shout out Kayla.
Yep.
But yeah, I really like the Kobe's so far. I don't know what Kobe's they are. What Kobe's are they? Do you know?
I think the 8s.
The Ace. I'm not a
I'm
big.
not a Kobe
I'm
guy.
not a sneakerhead like these other guys out here. they fit, they're comfortable, they got good traction. I'm wearing them. So let's get into a little bit of some family stuff. Seal, kind of talk about your family and kind of what your upbringing was like, and brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, cousins, all that good stuff.
All that good stuff. Yeah, so I got 2 younger brothers. One of them's about a little taller than I am. The other one's the runt of the family. He's only about 6'7". Yeah, but very athletic household growing up. I mean, both my parents played college basketball, so and then obviously with as tall as me and my brothers are, it was kind of not forced on us, but we kind of just accepted that as what it was going to be. But I think my parents did a good job of kind of letting us find our own way through it. Like I said, didn't really focus on basketball until last 2 years of high school, which might have hurt the skill set a little bit, but I think development-wise and just finding the love for the game on my own really helped. Because I never felt forced into anything, and there was always the option that if I didn't want to play sports, I didn't have to, which is unique. I feel like a lot of kids that I knew, at least growing up, their parents wanted it more than they did, which didn't always work out great. But yeah, big basketball family. My younger brother, or the middle brother, is actually going to be playing with me here next year, so that's super exciting.
Playing with us.
Playing with us. Yep. But yeah, just fun stuff. Growing up, family's been super close, which another thing that I found isn't too common. But I mean, me and my brothers are about as close as you can get, I feel like, and great relationship with both our parents. It was a really unique setup. My mom has worked my whole life. My dad stayed at home since I was born, so that's been really cool and something that I feel like not a lot of people get to enjoy. But yeah, it's been great having him around because he coached all me and my brother's sports teams growing up, was always there for us. So have a really great relationship with him. It's kind of special that I feel like a lot of people don't always get, whether dad's working and both parents are working. I feel like that's something that's been really unique for us. And then extended family's got a little spread out. Got cousins in Colorado, California, and Italy. So family's a little all over the place. So we don't get to see them as much, but whenever we do, it's always a great time. And don't have as strong of a relationship, but everybody's super close, like I said, and there's never any bad blood or awkwardness there.
Those cousins in Colorado, are they going to be here this weekend?
I think they're trying to come, so yeah.
Hey, go ahead. You good? You good, man? Hey, go ahead, Seal. All right, we'll move on from Seal over here. Jeff, talk about your family dynamic growing up, and just talk a little bit about your family.
Yeah, I have 3 siblings, an older brother and 2 younger sisters. Like I said earlier, my dad, college basketball coach, and then my mom works as well. Very supportive family, always loving and caring. My mom's always, making sure dinner's ready for us when we'd get done with sports practices, and it was a little weird because everyone would get done at different times, so everyone would kind of be eating at different times, so a little chaos, but she'd always have dinner ready for us, and really appreciative of that. My dad traveling a lot with basketball and stuff, but we have a great relationship with all of my siblings. My youngest sister plays college basketball, so it's been fun to work out with her and just talk the game and just kind of have that relationship with her. And then my older brother is done. He actually played college basketball too. And then my middle sister goes to school at University of Wyoming. So I have a wonderful girlfriend that's super supportive, which is great. Shout out Emma.
Shout out Emma.
Yep. And yeah, I'm just very grateful for everyone around me that's supportive and is there for me.
All right, last couple of questions here. If you didn't play basketball, what would you play? We'll start with you, Jeff.
I would play tennis. I played tennis in high school and I really enjoyed it. I actually thought about playing tennis in college. I wouldn't have played anywhere good, but I enjoyed it that much where it was like, this could be, get good at this. I also love golf. I'm not as good at it, so realistically I wouldn't play in college, but I love golfing.
For me, I'd say it'd probably be baseball. That was my other main thing growing up. Played football a little bit too, but baseball is really where it was for me. I was a pitcher, just loved everything about that. But then going into that junior year, hit a little growth spurt again and hurt my shoulder a little bit and didn't really want to come back and try and rehab that. And that's kind of when I fell in love with basketball around that same time. So it worked out great, obviously. But yeah, it definitely would have been baseball, and if not that, probably a little water polo.
What position did you play in baseball? Pitcher.
What position you play?
What were you throwing?
The hardest I've ever thrown was off like a hop step. I threw it 97.
Dang.
Pitching wise, I think I topped at about 86 my sophomore year. So there was some promise there, but
As a sophomore?
get those levers moving. That's what the coaches used to say.
Get the levers moving. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's good.
You could have been drafted.
Yeah, man.
Did you have a nice off speed or no?
Oh yeah, that curve. I broke my wrist when I was younger, and like I don't know what it is, but that curveball is something nasty.
Gonna need Tommy John.
I hope not.
This is going right over my head.
There's a video of me at a Texas Rangers game. You know how they'll have like those throw a pitch things set up?
Yeah.
I threw 99 in one of those, and it's like at the top of the leaderboard all time. It's like number 2, I think.
Surprised they didn't put you on the mound that game.
Could have thrown me out there.
It's still up there?
I mean, last time I checked, it's been
Let's go to a game.
Let's go to a game. In a couple
Just to
years.
see that.
Rangers, yeah.
Go Rangers.
Go Rangers.
Hey, what position do you play in water polo, though?
Goalie.
Hey, we can't actually speak on. He's pretty good at water polo, and we played.
Oh, yeah, we
in
played
the fall.
Yeah.
I mean, it was in like 3-foot water, but
Yeah.
You take you out to that deep end, it gets real dangerous.
All right, and then final question I got is, who is someone that inspires you?
I think both of my parents in their own way. My mom been working ever since I was born. Only person working. She works in finance too, which generally more of a male-dominated field, but she's just done an amazing job there and constantly works hard, moving up. I remember growing up as a kid, there'd be a lot of times we wouldn't get to see her as much just because she would be traveling on the road. But all that work paid off, and she's built out a really nice career for herself and allowed me and my brothers to hang out with my dad and have a lot of that quality time that we probably wouldn't get otherwise. And then my dad, taking on the more unconventional role of being a stay-at-home dad, takes a secure person to do that. I feel like a lot of dads, they wouldn't be as comfortable with like telling people like, oh, I don't work. Like my wife's the breadwinner here. I just hang out with the kids, stay at home, do the laundry, whatever. But yeah, so him being comfortable in that, and then just seeing how hard he works on his own, take care of me and my brothers, coaching our teams, making sure house is always clean, just doing all the little things, making it easy on my mom and on us. And yeah, without both of them doing what they do, I think me and my brothers would have had a very different upbringing, probably really different lives that wouldn't be probably as nice as they are now.
Someone that inspires you, Jeff?
I would say both my parents as well, just their love and support. I won't just say the same exact thing, so I'll say my grandparents. The way they've stayed together, they've been married almost 70 years, and it's just been really cool to see their love, just how much they love each other and care for each other, no matter the age, and just how hard they've worked for the life they have and the life they've been able to give their kids who've, had kids, being me and my siblings, and then my cousins, which it's just been fun to see their family tree grow. And you use that as motivation to when you try to build your own family, and you have that foundation, and it's just cool to see.
Shout out Emma.
Shout out Emma.
Shout out Emma.
Yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. These are some great guys that I'm with, great people, great basketball players, and some great families too. Been around both of their families a good amount, and there's some good people. Thanks again for tuning in to the Above the Rim report. We just want to give another shout out to our sponsor again, STR Nomads, your home when you roam. Thanks for sponsoring this episode, and thanks for tuning in on episode 2 of Above the Rim Report. Thank you.
Thank you.